With the Super Bowl last week, we got a slew of new trailers. The big kahuna, of course, being Fantastic Four: First Steps, with a whopping 25 million views from one video alone. However, there is one film trailer that soars above it: Superman, with 50 plus million views. Kinda crazy that we live in a world currently where DC and Marvel have an equal chance for making a summer blockbuster. But which one of these movies will succeed at the box office and critically? The answer is not what you expect. Number 1, the trailers. To be honest, we live in a world where movie trailers spoil too much, show too many unfunny jokes, and overall make us less excited to go to the film. They just show off the cast. However, these are two film trailers that I think did their job perfectly. Fantastic Four shows the whole vibe of the film and focuses on that rather than the cast or it being MCU. Instead, it actually takes time to develop ideas like The Thing, the Fantastic Four family, the Fantasticar. And that cameo from Galactus didn't feel thrust in there. It felt natural to show who the antagonist of the film would be. Overall, that trailer actually blew me away. CGI looks great. If you're complaining about that, I'm sorry, but I cannot agree with you. I think it looks perfect. Herbie, so excited. Mr. Fantastic, have no idea how they're gonna do him, but I really hope they actually do show him. The Human Torch, they didn't really show a whole lot of him in the trailer. They showed a whole lot of Johnny Storm, but they didn't show his powers that much. Vanessa Kirby, the Invisible Woman, awesome. Should love her. But I mean, man, that shot at the end with them in all their suits going, the Fantastic Four. I mean, dude, amazing, spectacular, great. But however, the Superman trailer I think is slightly better. It places like whatever. I know I congratulated the Fantastic Four for not focusing on the cast, the story too much, but Superman took that to a whole nother level. Barely any dialogue. Literally no one knows the cast besides a few people knowing Nicholas Hoult. However, it shows the vibe, the uplifting, some good moments from the film. And James Gunn said that most of the trailer is from the beginning of the movie, meaning it didn't really spoil anything. And dude, I'm just so happy that we got that trailer. It was a perfect trailer to show. It does, however, make me sad because some of the recent marketing for the film hasn't been as good. But I mean, dude, that trailer alone, peak. You can actually see my reaction to it if you want to. If you don't, that's fine. However, I do have to talk about that other Superman marketing. Listen, I think the Icon TV spot was actually really cool. I know most of it was recycled footage. I think what they did share they needed to. I know people make fun of that Superman shot at the end looking kind of weird, and it caught me off guard when I watched it. But I don't think it's terrible. It's not like I can't watch the film anymore thing. However, something that does make me annoyed is that Guy Gardner spot we got. I wasn't expecting them to go to the Super Bowl, get a whole new trailer, but I was expecting a short crypto scene at the Puppy Bowl. Could have been something easy to get us hyped up. Instead, we got that. However, based off that one Superman trailer alone, gotta give the point to them over Fantastic Four. Number 2, reputation. This one doesn't matter as much to the fans, but I mean, to the general audiences, when they see these two movies, they think, oh, which one has the best track record? Which is surprisingly a lot more equal than you would think. DC, while it has a lot of flops, has had some recent hits, like The Batman. Yeah, that's pretty much it. But Marvel's had their fair share of flops too. I mean, not everyone went to go see the Marvels. I certainly didn't. I tried to watch it on Disney Plus when it came out in there, and it was rough. However, Marvel hasn't fallen as deep as people say. They still got Oscar nominations, over $1 billion multiple times, and a lot of their films did have genuine hype behind them. I mean, people were excited to go watch No Way Home and Deadpool and Wolverine, and were rewarded when they walked out of the theater. So even though Superman does have all of these good things, a lot of general audiences and some fans won't know this and will only go off the reputation, and I gotta give that point to Fantastic Four. Number 3, the cast. Okay. I think anyone can agree this is pretty clear. The Fantastic Four cast is absolutely stacked. Pedro Pascal has taken off the last couple of years with projects like Last of Us, Mandalorian, Vanessa Kirby, of course. The Things actor I can't even name off the top of my head. I'm sorry, but this is the guy I want to talk about. Joseph freaking Quinn. My gosh. He started out in Stranger Things, for me at least, and was hilarious as Eddie. So sad he died. Moved into Quiet Place Day 1, where he played one of the more fun characters of the film. And now he's in Fantastic Four. I know he's been in other things, but that's mainly where I know him from. And dude, I'm so excited to have him. I think he can live up to Chris Evans' performance, which he actually was really funny in the original Fantastic Four movie. And then the Superman cast, I touched on this earlier, but the only recognizable name for most people is gonna be Nicholas Hoult and Nathan Fillion. But Nathan Fillion does play a small role, and Nicholas Hoult is the villain, and he's bold. But like the main character, David Corenswet, Rachel Brosnahan, they're all played by these actors who most people really haven't heard of. I think that the cast are equal in talent from what I've seen. However, just off of sheer popularity and projects they've been in, gotta give it to Fantastic Four here. Great casting. Number 4, the storytellers. This is basically everyone but the cast. So people like the sound design, directors, and writers especially, not to mention editors and music. This was a very hard category. I mean, Fantastic Four, sure, I'd never heard of the director, but like, dude, that score from Michael Giacchino, perfection. The way the shots were colored and filmed, it just looks so fun and vibrant and Fantastic Four comic booky. I love it. I think it looks great. However, Superman has James Gunn at the helm, and that score also kicks. I mean, but James Gunn as a writer and director, I don't think he's the only one who could have directed it. Personally, I would have loved to see someone else direct Superman, but if he does well, then I'll be very excited. His writing, though, is always phenomenal. Excited to see with what he comes up with. While this was a very close-cut category for me, I'm gonna have to edge it out and go with Superman here. So, now that we're tied up, let's move on to our last category. Number 5, the final verdict. Okay, now I will be taking just everything into account. Random things from posters to music to the top comment of the trailer video. Just everything that I think will make it do better. You know what, guys? For this final category, I'm also going to throw Jurassic World Rebirth in there. I mean, it's coming out in July, and it's another popular film that has trailer release. Don't worry, I won't forget about you, Jurassic World. Financially wise, Jurassic World takes it. I mean, those movies have been shown to make $1 billion, even if they're bad, so that's pretty easy there. This kind of pains me to say, but I think that Fantastic Four is going to edge Superman out a little because it's Marvel and the cast and things like that, you know? However, I don't think it will be by a whole lot. I think Superman will be close. It has more love behind it, and the trailer just had so much more hype, so it'll be close. Fantastic Four, I just think, will edge it out. Critically wise, I mean, just looking at them, Jurassic World looks like one of those movies that critics are going to come out and say, it was very bad, the story was all over the place, but then the audience are like, oh, that was great, that was a fun Jurassic World movie. Fantastic Four is probably just going to be the average. It's like going to be better than the average MCU, but I don't think it's going to be incredible. I don't think it's going to be Winter Soldier level. I think there's going to be certain things and aspects throughout the film that I can't predict them, but I just get this gut feeling there will be certain things that hold it back almost and make it feel unsatisfying. However, Superman, I think, will astound the critics. I mean, score, directing. James Gunn is very critically acclaimed. I mean, a few of his films have been nominated for Oscars, like for editing Guardians 3. So, I would not be surprised if that film took home the Critics Award. However, for which of these films I think will be actually the best, Jurassic World in last. I'm probably just saying this because I'm not a huge Jurassic World fan. I love Jurassic Park, and Jurassic World was mid, and I haven't seen any other ones. So, I don't know, maybe it'll be great, but I don't think it's going to be better than the other two. Second, I gotta go with Fantastic Four. It looks fun. I love the Fantastic Four. However, there is no beating the absolute unit that is Superman. It's crazy to think that last year we got that first look at the suit, and now here we are. The trailer has come out a few months ago. Wild. The film's gonna come out sooner than we expect, and I can't wait for that next trailer. Anyways, I hope you've enjoyed this video. Make sure to subscribe if you enjoyed, and maybe check out another one of mine. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.